Hi, it's Dwyer. It is Friday, July 29th, 2022. GamblersAdvisory.com, a free site. BettingAngle.us, a free site. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Now look, this video is not for the timid. The play I'm going to suggest here is that you take a guy who the casino right now is giving less than a 40% chance of winning the fight. Right? If you're not comfortable taking underdogs you feel are mispriced, then this isn't the video for you. Right? The fight's taking place in Barclays, literally the backyard of Adam Kownacki. Understand, he's coming off 2 losses. But we need to come to grips with the fact that in boxing, some guys just have your number. Right? Robert Helenius beat Kownacki twice. Stopped him twice. Helenius, of course, has a hellacious right hand. Right? It might just be that Helenius is Kownacki's boogeyman. Right? He's the one opponent who, for whatever reason, Kownacki has problems with. Well, he's facing former Turkish Olympian Ali Demirezen. Right now, understand, Demirezen, of course, is highly regarded. That's why the casino wants you to believe that he has a better than 60% chance of winning the fight. Demirezen has beaten people like Gerald Washington, for example, right? Big win. You know, he hits hard. I'll concede that. The Washington tape shows that he hits hard with both hands. But folks, he's slow, right? Not a lot of hand speed, in my opinion, right? This is the hard part of the internet where we make hard decisions, right? I'm not trying to be PC. Demirezen looks like he doesn't have a lot of hand speed. More importantly, this is a 10-round fight. And he looks like he's a bit too slow-moving, low energy for a fighter like Kownacki. So I get the feeling that Kownacki, in a 10-round fight, is going to come out blazing because that's what he does. Front foot punches in bunches. Right? We understand that if you're a Robert Helenius and you can deal with stormy weather, right, and you're patient and a guy comes in, both guns blazing, and you're just looking to land that right hand and you can throw it in that storm, okay, perhaps you can dent Kownacki's chin. But understand, Kownacki has faced Chris Arreola. Kownacki faced Gerald Washington. Kownacki faced Charles Martin. In other words, I don't want to hear about Olympic pedigree. Let's talk about professional pedigree. Kownacki has, in my opinion, the better resume than the former Olympian. Right? Understand, too, if you're concerned about Kownacki having flashbacks, right? He lost his last 2 fights to the same fighter, but he lost them. If you're concerned that Kownacki now realizes that his chin's vulnerable, maybe when he was racking up the wins, he thought he was unbeatable. He thought he was Superman. Now he knows he's not Superman. If you're concerned about his chin and his outlook coming off of 2 losses, folks, in this 10-round fight, the over-under is 8.5 rounds. 8.5. That's the midway point of the 9th round. So the bet I like, because we're looking for value, hey, I'm in it to make money, is to take the underdog, Kownacki. You're getting him at a plus 155. Again, that's giving him a less than 40% chance of winning the fight. I like him to win the fight. Take him straight up. and also take the under 8.5 rounds. The logic being, even I concede that the former Olympian, Demirezen, has a punch. Right? He does have a punch. He hurts Gerald Washington, even though that fight shouldn't have been stopped and was competitive at the time of the stoppage. He hurts Gerald Washington. Right? He clearly has a punch. If you're concerned about Kownacki's ability to take a punch, then the idea is the 8.5 protects you for about 80% of the fight. Right? It's a 10-round fight. You're getting 8.5. Right? Protects you for 85% of the fight. Let me raise another possible outcome you should be aware of. It took Kownacki 4 rounds to stop Artur Szpilka. 4. It took him 2 rounds to stop Gerald Washington. Right? There is a distinct possibility that Kownacki comes out is just too high volume for his Turkish opponent. Just too high volume. Right? Is feeding off the crowd, understands this is a crossroads fight. Right? At world-class level, you don't want to lose 3 fights in a row. Right? Right now, Kownacki can, come to grips with the fact that he lost to one man. He doesn't want to lose to more than one man. Right? So Kownacki's going to have a lot of energy early in this fight. He doesn't have to worry about the 11th or 12th rounds. So the 12-round masterpiece that he throws down against Chris Arreola, he doesn't even need the last 2 rounds. He can be even more high volume and, stamina spending in this 10-round fight. Understand, too, when you have a quick starter against a slower-handed slugger, that quick starter might jump out to, a 3-round lead? A 4-round lead? There might be a time in this fight where Demirezen realizes that he needs a stoppage. Right? And I'll just point out, I'm okay with him getting a stoppage as long as he does so before the halfway point of the 9th round. Right? For gamblers who gamble, who are willing to take underdogs, just know I'm taking the underdog in this fight. The guy going off at a plus 155. Right? Bet $1, win $1.55. Right? Plus the return of your dollar. I like the underdog. Kownacki, plus 155. I like the under 8.5 rounds. Right? That's an easy hedge to make, given the circumstances of this fight. If Kownacki is still Kownacki, in my opinion, he wins this fight. Right? So you're cashing on the plus 155. Right? If he wins it by decision, as he did, Charles Martin, Chris Arreola, okay. You'll say, well, that plus 155 is nice, even though I gave away a plus 100 or a minus 110. On the other side of the play, I have a net profit. Right? If Kownacki comes out and the other guy is simply over his head, and understand, folks, both of these guys are in their 30s. Right? If the other guy is over his head, can't handle the volume, can't handle the stage, right? Barclays, New York City. If Kownacki gets the KO inside of the halfway point of the 9th round, then it's time for the penthouse. Then you're cleaning up on both halves of the play. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. If you have a different take, tell us about it in the comment section of this video. Understand, I'm giving you how I view the fight. There's another side that says, of course, Ali should be a greater than 60% favorite. Right? If you fall in that camp, tell us about it in the comment section of this video. I just get the feeling Kownacki is going to have Ali on the defensive. I think Kownacki's going to win. We'll call it the slow rounds for him. In other words, rounds where no one hits the canvas, even though Kownacki really is going to be front foot throughout. Right? I think Ali is going to be surprised at this guy's power, at this guy's volume. Right? I believe Ali took this fight thinking, you know what? This guy's coming off 2 losses. I hit hard like Kownacki does. Understand, it's a unique skill to hit hard in the face of volume. Kownacki has it. In my opinion, the jury's still out on Ali. Anyway, you know where I stand. In the comment section of this YouTube video, tell us where you stand on this fight. Thanks for stopping by.